R. Kelly avoids a lengthy add on to his already 30-year prison sentence. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. According to the Morning Call, R. Kelly was sentenced on Thursday to 20 years in prison for child pornography and enticement of minors for sex, but will serve all but one of those simultaneously with a 30-year sentence on racketeering and sex trafficking convictions. U.S. District Judge Henry Leinenweber ordered that Kelly serve 1 year in prison following the racketeering sentence imposed last year in New York. The central question going into the sentencing in Kelly's hometown of Chicago was whether Leinenweber would order the 56-year-old Grammy Award winner to serve the sentence simultaneously with or only after he completes the New York term. The latter would have been tantamount to a life sentence. Prosecutors had acknowledged that a lengthy term served only after the New York sentence could have erased any chance of Kelly ever getting out of prison alive. It's what they asked for, arguing his crimes against children and lack of remorse justified it. With Thursday's sentence, though Kelly will serve no more than 31 years, that means he will be eligible for release at around age 80, providing him some hope of one day leaving prison alive. The government's whole story of grooming was sort of the opposite of fear of bodily harm. The judge told the court it was the fear of lost love, lost affections from Kelly. It just doesn't seem to me that it rises to the fear of bodily harm. Prosecutors say Kelly's crimes against children and his lack of remorse justify the stiffer sentence. A calm Kelly spoke briefly at the start of the hearing. When the judge asked him if he had reviewed any presenting documents for any inaccuracies, Your Honor, I have gone over it with my attorney, Kelly said. I'm just relying on my attorney for that. Two of Kelly's accusers asked the judge to punish him harshly. In a statement read aloud in court, a woman who testified under the pseudonym Jane said she had lost her early aspirations to become a singer herself and her hopes for fulfilling relationships. I have lost my dreams to Robert Kelly, the statement said. I will never get back what I lost to Robert Kelly. I have been permanently scarred by Robert. The woman was a key witness for prosecutors during Kelly's trial. 4 of his convictions are tied to her. When your virginity is taken by a pedophile at 14, your life is never your own, Jane's statement said. Another accuser, who used the pseudonym Nia, attended the hearing and addressed Kelly directly in court, speaking forcefully as her voice quivered. Nia said Kelly would repeatedly pick at her supposed faults when he abused her. Now you are here because there is something wrong with you, she said. No longer will you be able to harm children. Jurors in Chicago convicted Kelly last year of 6 of 13 counts, 3 counts of producing child porn and 3 counts of enticing of minors for sex. Kelly rose from poverty in Chicago to become one of the world's best R&B stars, known for his smash hit I Believe I Can Fly and for sex-infused songs such as Bump and Grind. He sold millions of albums even after allegations about his abuse of girls began circulating publicly in the 1990s. In the present filings, prosecutors described Kelly as a serial sexual predator who used his fame and wealth to reel in sexually abuse and then discard starstruck fans. U.S. Assistant Attorney Janice Appleton on Thursday urged the judge to set a longer sentence and keep Kelly in prison for the rest of his life. Kelly's abuse of children was all the worse, she said, because he memorialized his abuse by filming victims, including Jane. She told the court Kelly used Jane as a sex prop, a thing, for producing pornographic videos. In pre-hearing filings, Kelly's lawyer, Jennifer Bowman, accused prosecutors of offering an embellished narrative in an attempt to get the judge to join what she called the government's bloodthirsty campaign to make Kelly a symbol of the #MeToo movement. Bowman said Kelly has suffered enough, including financially. She said his once approached 1 billion, but that he is now destitute. In court Thursday, Bowman said Kelly will be lucky to survive his 30-year New York sentence alone. To give him a consecutive 25-year sentence on top of that is overkill. It is symbolic, she said. Why? Because it is R. Kelly. She also argued that Kelly's silence should not be viewed as a lack of remorse. She said that while she advised Kelly not to speak because he continues to appeal his convictions and could face other legal action, he would like to. He would like to very much. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender. Never quit.